Okay, so I'm about to go to B&M Bargains on like a treat shopping trip, I guess. I need to buy some bathroom stuff, and I also want to pick up a houseplant. So that should be pretty fun. Oh god, I brought up I was on a call to this guy at work trying to like hand over some stuff to him, and I was just like, oh yeah, I don't really have a couch, and I'm just sleeping on a mattress on the floor. And he's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Just rang up the DVLA regarding the application that I made to change my driver's license in October. I asked her, I'm like, do you know roughly how long it's gonna be? And she's like, oh, well, it's kind of changing on the daily, so we can't really give you an estimate. And I'm like, could you tell me if it's likely to be weeks or months? And she's like, oh, it could be either. And it's like, okay, so I've constructed this thing after like several trial and error attempts, and like it can move around, but I fear that if I push it the wrong way, or like lift any of those things that are weighting it down off of it, it's just gonna fall apart. Okay, so banana bread I made yesterday, incredibly good, very good. It's just like it's just good. So the building works outside have died down, which means that there's actually no drilling or any kind of machinery noise going on outside, and it's weird. Reading the specs of this piece of equipment, I'm having to read a whole manual on, and like, it's like, oh yeah, it can be submerged in up to 3 meters of water, and you're like, okay, that's good for flooding or whatever. And then it's also like, it can survive temperatures and still operate at temperatures between -40 degrees C and +85 degrees C, which seems a bit excessive because no trains run at those temperatures. I'm so happy it's not as cold as it usually is, or like as it has been for the past months. But yeah, I am out in just my hoodie. We got Justine, because she's a ficus elastica, and I thought that was funny. I ordered in January. I got an email when I ordered it saying, hey, probably be delivered, week beginning 8th of March. And it's like, okay, that's a while. That's a while, but that's fine. It's a decent bed, whatever. And I got another email this morning saying, hey, that bed that you ordered, it's actually going to be delivered week beginning the 24th. And then a month which began with M, which I misread as March at first. And then I looked at my calendar and I'm like, there isn't a Monday the 24th in March. That's weird. So I looked back at the email. It's Monday the 24th in May. Like several months of a pretty intense skincare routine, my skin is like much better than it was when I first started testosterone. Using the Aldi anti-dandruff shampoo, and it just made my dandruff worse. Like just really bad. And now I've stopped using it and my dandruff is just fine again. It's like, okay. That's not what you're meant to do, but alright. The DVLA, like, less than a week ago, I think, to ask on the status of my driving license. It's just turned up. So it's here now, but it's the wrong photo. All of my other details are fine, but like the photo is my old one, which just doesn't look like me anymore. I don't know if you can hear the drilling outside, but it is not even 8 a.m. this sunny Saturday morning, and they are already at it. I've had a quick look at the roadmap for getting us out of this mess. It's kind of bad. I wonder what the long-lasting effects of this are going to be. Like, I wonder if you can actually have a human being go 7 months without a hug, and whether that'll change them or not, you know? Okay, so looking at my plan of, like, weeks that I'm ticking off of this grad program that I'm on, like, I am more than halfway through the time from when I started living alone to the time where we might be able to go see people again. So I've already kind of done half of it, and like I did see my family at Christmas, so if I can have a similar kind of thing to that in about 10 weeks, it'll be another 10 weeks-ish until seeing people. So like it's not great, but it should be manageable because I've already done that long already. Okay, this does mean that I probably won't get a sofa, because no one's going to be coming over at all until definitely at least July, and probably beyond that. And I'm moving out of here in September, so there's really no point